Is now. Hello again and welcome. My name is Dion. This is the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. Um, our intro is as such. I call it the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube because the crazy is just knowing that it is okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use or a certain brand or a certain technique. Use whatever you need to use to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we believe in self acceptance and self love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. This is the City Beauty Plumping Lip Oil, and I'm down at the bottom. I need to wash my screen. And so the wand is not fitting around the edges, and so I took the stopper out, and I've been meaning to do that. And every time I use it, like in a live stream, I'm like, I need to take the stopper out. So that's what I was struggling with. So that is something they had previously sent me in PR. And I actually really like it. Does it plump? I'm not sure. But I know I really love how it feels on my lips. And this this replaced chapstick. If y'all know, I used to be a chapstick hoe. And now I'm a lip oil hoe, and I have other lip oils as well. So we're going to be talking today about City Beauty. They did contact me. It had been a while. I was part of their PR team. Hey, Michelle. I was part of their PR team, and then they switched all of their stuff over to TikTok. I'm not on a top tick. And so that ended that. About a month ago, they contacted me asking if they can send me more products. And so they sent me 6 products. And I was excited. I do have a City Beauty playlist, I believe. Well, it is down below. There's always a lot of information down below. And I also have a discount code for them. Toxic. Never not be funny. And so I forgot where I was. Yo, I am so tired. Um, I really forgot what I was saying. So I said yes, and so they sent me more things, and I do have a City Beauty playlist, lots of information below. Oh, I was saying that I have a discount code. The discount code gives you 15% off. City Beauty is expensive. I don't recommend you use my code. I recommend that, I mean, who says that? Don't use their code, right? Because it's affiliated. I say wait until there's a sale. They do have sales periodically, and the sale percentage off is way more than 15%. Their stuff is expensive. So get the most for your money. I do post on my community tab when they have sales, and that's when I recommend you purchase what you want to purchase. They have a 60-day money back guarantee, no questions asked, but you will have to pay to ship it back if you want to ship something back. So what I chose, they said I can choose 2 when they sent the list, and they said they would send me 4 more. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And so and so I chose 2 items, and from that list, one of them was supplements. And I have wrote back saying, these are my choices. Whichever for you choose for me cannot be supplements. I have a sensitive system. I'm allergic to a lot of different things. And so they wrote me back and said, here's the website link. Pick 4 more items. And I'm like, oh, say less. And so what I chose was, I already used their brightening eye cream because they sent this to me before, and then I think I purchased it, or did I purchase it? This has a 9-month PAO. Everything else they have, as far as the skincare that I have, is 6 months. And I'm like, am I going to be able to use this in 6 months? I don't know. I use this in every video, every live stream. When I'm doing makeup, I put it on before I put on my concealer. So I cannot say if it brightens or not, because then I put concealer on top of it. But I can say, when I look at older videos, my under eyes do look a little bit darker than they do now. I can say that. Is it this? But I really do enjoy putting additional moisture under here because look at my wonderful wrinkles. I'm 56. You know what I mean? And so just putting on extra moisture can really help with lines, wrinkles, and I got this wonderful, no, it's over here. It's a wonderful bag over here. And so this was one of the options. So I was like, ooh, I do like it. So I got another one. And this one is almost done. And the only thing I don't like about this is this nozzle product dries up in the nozzle, and I don't think there's anything that can be done about it. And this retails for, let me look on my paper, I have notes. If y'all know me, I know I'm having notes. This retails for $72. And it's not unusual for me. A lot of my bedtime skincare is Drunk Elephant. Y'all know Drunk Elephant is expensive. I have some stuff from Peter Thomas Roth. He's expensive. Dr. Dennis Gross, he's expensive. And I shop sales, discounts, and all of that stuff. So this retails for $72. But I always felt like even just this little bit that gets hard in here, and when I pump it out, is unusable. I'm like, that's a waste. And so I kept saying I wouldn't repurchase it because of that. But I do like having it. And so as you see, yeah, this is a new one. I didn't take it out the box yet, but this is in here. So I do enjoy having it. It does add a nice, let me put some more. Let me put all this stuff on. So, and I think this one is almost empty because I do have to pump it. Oh, so you see how that came out? That piece in the middle, that's where it dried up in the nozzle. So that's what I was talking about. So I am glad that I did use this. And so then what I end up doing is trying to like move around it because the hard piece is hard, it's unusable. And so that's exactly what I was talking about. And then I maneuver around it to get the cream off. And it doesn't do that every time, but just every now and then this thing is $72. And again, it's nothing that can be done about it. I don't think it's anything that can be done about it, but hey, Janet, and it is just a tiny bit, but I was like, that's too much to be wasting that little bit, like once a week. But anyway, but it feels really good. I I also requested two things that I had used before that they had sent me. And I remember using their Gentle Glow Nourishing Cleanser. It says Clarify and Restore. And I did go back and look at my video of when I reviewed these products before. It says lightweight jelly cleanser. This is 5 fluid ounces. The PAO is 6 months. So technically, after 6 months, whatever's left should be trash. But we do use stuff longer than it says. But it's no longer at its peak once you get to 6 months. And so I have been using this. It does say you can it says gently remove makeup and impurities for a smoother, brighter appearance. It works for me to remove makeup if I only have on primer, foundation, blush, bronzer, highlighter, all of that. And then I will use it for a double cleanse. If I have on a full face and I have on more makeup than usual, this will not remove my makeup. And so I will remove my makeup, cleanse my face with something else, and then use this as a double cleanse. Like right now, there's nothing on my face. So I would use this or use it twice as a double cleanse after removing my makeup. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm speaking gibberish. This retails for $44. 5 fluid ounces. This is a lot of product. And that's when I'm like, am I going to use that up in 6 months? If it's your only cleanser, chances are that you will. So my note says, my skin likes it. It cleanses. My skin felt nice. When I try a new skincare product, because I have sensitive skin, I will use that product and put on nothing else because I want to see what it's going to do to my skin on its own. Because sometimes something will work for me, but then when I incorporate it with my other skincare, my skin will break out or just won't like it or, things like that. But so my skin felt nice. It felt cleansed. It didn't feel moisturized though, which was okay because then I put other products, cream, serums, and other stuff on top of it. It does have a subtle fragrance. And so I don't like that. And for me, the fragrance lingers. But when I use it and when I started incorporating other skincare products in it, it did mask the scent of this. And it's not obnoxious. I just have sensitive sinuses. And so also using this, if I'm just using it on a bare face or as a second cleanse, like 3 pumps will work. If I'm using this to remove my base face makeup, I need like 7 pumps for it to just even get through all of that. And so I wouldn't recommend this for makeup removal, but I would recommend it as, your second cleanse, or if there's no makeup on, you're just waking up, then I would recommend this. The scent is pleasant. I just have sensitive sinuses, and my nose was itching, and I started sneezing a little bit. But again, once I started incorporating other products on top of this in my skincare routine, where after I rinsed this off, of course, everything was fine. And so for me, this is a keeper. I just question, am I going to be able to use this in 6 months? Because if I'm not, then I'm wasting product. You know what I mean? I didn't. Just the remote for my fan, but I didn't plug it in. I'm so smart. So if you have no other cleanser, I would recommend it on sale. Again, on sale. And I do post on my community tab when they have sales, because it's $44. Like, their stuff is expensive. And the prices are on par with me for what I normally use anyway. Hey, Janet. I don't even remember if I said hi to you already. I am so tired. How are you today? I also had received before their complexion balancing tonic, and it says enhance and replenish, and it is a hydrating toner. It says this is 3.4 ounces. Y'all, these products, this is a lot of product, and this PAO is 6 months as well. And so after I made sure this wasn't agitating my skin, then I would put the toner on. And I think it says it says 3 or 4 drops to your fingertips or a cotton round, and then put it on your face. 1 pump is enough for me. Let me do this. 1 pump is enough for me. And what I do is, 1 pump is enough for me. So I keep going back to the question of, am I going to use it in 6 months? So this is what I do, because then I use less. And that 1 pump is enough for my entire face. It really is. So I will lightly, put it on, and then I'll just kind of press it in. Feels sticky. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me know if y'all can hear that. But after it dries down, it's no longer sticky. But initially, it is. And when I look back at my review video from before, I said, after 4 nights, 4 days in a row, hey, Alexandria, my face started to break out, and I'm like, oh shoot, and I requested that again. And I did notice my forehead now has a whole lot more bumps than it usually has. And so I'm just like, man, I'm pretty sure that it is this. I can say though, because I didn't keep it because it broke my face out after using it every day for 4 days straight. But I did miss it because I don't use a toner. So it was just something extra, and it does feel good. And right now it's not really sticky. My skin feels fine. It feels, moisturized a little bit. So I do like having it. And so what I think I'll do with this is just not use it more than 2 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? And this retails, did I say how much this retails for? This retails for $55. 3.4 fluid ounces. And so me only needing 1 pump, that's a lot of product. And I'm not saying do less, because other brands, they do give you less quantity. But if you're supposed to ditch it in 6 months, are you going to end up wasting money? And I have been using this twice a day, 1 pump twice a day. And their packaging is really nice. It's weighty. It has weight to it for those who like that luxurious feel, or, however they say. Hey, Lock. And their packaging is simplistic. They have their blue theme going on. It looks clean. It looks sleek. But again, they do have weight to it. So this isn't cheap packaging at all. So that's how I use that. And so I did the cleanser and the toner however many days straight. I have it in my notes, but I'm not going to go day by day because this is a lot of stuff, a lot of notes. And then after I realized, okay, this is working okay, then I started incorporating their other skincare products and my own other skincare products. So the other thing that I asked for that they sent was Derma Reset Exfoliating Concentrate. This is 1 fluid ounce, which is typical for serums, and this retails $80. But because I wear Drunk Elephant, Peter, and Dennis, I'm used to those prices, but then I shop sales. So if any of this is interesting to you, or you think you want to try it, keep an eye on my community tab because I do post sales. And I know I keep saying that. I'm going to clean the screen really quick. Excuse me for that. So this, I would wash my face with this, and I would put this on it, nothing else. And I did that for like 3 or 4 days just to see what it was going to do. I do not have a bad reaction to this at all. This is a little strange in the sense that it has a very noticeable scent. Very noticeable scent. So I'm like, let me look on this box again. This is the ingredient list. Fragrance is the last ingredient. So I'm like, why does it smell so strong? I do have sensitive sinuses, but it was just like, okay, this is like a little too much for me. But I said, I did request it. They sent it. Let me just keep using it. It's not having a negative effect on my skin. And now I'm wondering, is that why my forehead is breaking out? But previously, when I had this, the toner broke my forehead out. So I don't know. And so it doesn't say on the box, like how Peter, it'll say 10% this, 30% this. Dr. Dennis Gross, it'll tell you 10% this. Drunk Elephant, 10% whatever. So this doesn't say percentages of what the active ingredients are, and it does say refining treatment, skin smoothing. So I'm just like, okay, this is dermal reset exfoliating concentrate, resurface and brighten. So I'm like, resurface, that sounds like Drunk Elephant power peptide resurf serum. So I'm like, let me look at these ingredients. And it does say down here AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acid, plus white lipin and sunflower blend. And so I'm like, okay, so this has an active acid in it, the AHA. And so I'm looking at the ingredients, and the fourth ingredient is lactic acid. Lactic acid is also in the Drunk Elephant power proteiny peptide. I'm laughing because I should know. I have it right here. Drunk Elephant proteiny peptide resurfacing serum. That has 10% lactic acid, and it says on the component 10% lactic acid. And so once I started incorporating this, I alternate nights. If I use the Drunk Elephant proteiny power peptide resurfacing serum, I don't use this. And so I just alternate the nights. I don't know what percentage is in here. Drunk Elephant, they tell you on the packaging, which I like, has 10%. And my skin has been good. So let's put this on. So it does have a pump. How many pumps do I do? I do one pump. It's a generous pump. It's a generous pump, even for my moon pie face. And so I haven't had any problems with this except the scent. And I'm like, why? And it surprised me that it's so noticeable to me because it is the last ingredient. And so I will just do this, and even now, like, I don't know what it smells like, but it's not an obnoxious scent. It doesn't smell bad. Hey Tanya, but and it lingers. And so the few nights when I used it and didn't put anything else on, I was going through it, like my sinuses. You know what? It almost smells like soap, but a strong soap, if that makes sense. To where, like, even now my nose is starting to itch. But my skin likes it. And so I've been alternating this with the Drunk Elephant. If you do not have a resurfacing type exfoliating serum, wait for a sale. Because this retails for $80. But again, if they're having like 30% off or something like that, or a bundle deal, then it is worth it. And my skin does like it. It feels good. And look at my skin though. You know what I'm saying? And so another thing that I requested, I have not tried it yet. This is an Eye Revive Firming Serum. I will report back probably in 7 months when I use it. And I'm saying that because I also have another eye. That one is an eye cream. And no, it's an eye serum. And they both have a PAO of 6 months. And I'm like, I'm not going to use them both in 6 months. And they both say use twice a day. If I didn't have other eye creams and other eye serums, I would use one of these on a day and then the other one at night. But because I have other eye care stuff, I'm like, I don't want to open up another serum. And this one is Eye Revive Firming Serum. I don't even think I opened it. Did I open it? And so this has the witchamajigget. So there's a little hole here, which you probably can't see. And so you put it on and, smooth it out. So I will report back once I do actually use this. And this retails for $72. And I wanted to try it because it says tightening treatment. And you don't see my glorious bag over here. All right, let's try and tighten that up. But it will be a while before I get to it. It also says visibly reduces wrinkles and sagging around the eye area. Whatever. I cannot read what that says. Koji extract, I think it says. And wakame extract. And a little fine print down here. But I will report back on this. And the ingredients look good. Nothing stands out to me that would agitate my skin. But then, my skin can be finicky. Yo, I'm exhausted. I am so sorry. And so it does have different fruit extracts and stuff in here. So those things have their own scent. There's something flower extract in here. So I am anticipating that this will have a scent. But I will report back once I open it. So the skincare that I have been using, this is the under eye recovery, and it says brighten under eye serum, 0.5 fluid ounces, and this retails for $50. Wait for it sale. Keep your eye on my community tab. And so I've been using this when? At night? Well, in the morning before I go to sleep, I think. So this just has a regular pump. So I just take out one pump. And so I have been using these products. That is too much. That is too much for under eye. I don't think I usually push it all the way down like that. That's a lot. And it is for only your under eye area. I do have some. Hey Janessa, thank you for Happy Pride sticker. I do have some eye serums and eye creams that says just use them like before you go to sleep. I don't think this says that, and I am looking on the box. And it says solution for dark circles, wrinkles, and puffiness. Suggested use after cleansing skin, gently pat onto under eye area up to twice a day. Include a bedtime application to allow ingredients to work while you sleep. Warning on here, keep out of the reach of children. Use only as directed. The typical things. And so I have not had a problem with this. And so this is a lot for one pump. I think usually I do half a pump. And like this is a lot. I didn't see where it said I can put on my eyelid. I do like Dr. Dennis Gross one of his eye serums because it does say also for your eyelids. And I do like having something to put up here. Free from mineral oil, parabens, sulfates, lactates. Yeah, so I'm not seeing where it says it's also for eyelids. And so I'm not going to put it on my eyelids because this is a lot. I didn't mean to do a whole pump. It does dry down fairly quickly though. And so this is what I've been doing. And I can't say yet if it is making a difference. And I did mention earlier, I am at the point that these are incorporated into my other skincare products. And everything is playing well together except all these bumps on my forehead. Hey Grace. Yeah, so this is already dried down. So even though that was a lot, and it doesn't feel sticky. I don't smell anything. I'm being weird. Excuse me, I am exhausted. And so, if you do not have a solid skincare routine and you want to have a solid skincare routine, I do think this is a good combination. And so I made it a point to, cleanser, toner, eye serum, face serum. They do have moisturizers. When they had sent them to me, years ago, my skin was like, bitch, no. Hell to the no. And I gave it to someone to try. Their skin didn't like it. They let their mom try it. Her skin didn't like it. So that's why I didn't get a serum. But I said, we'll have a cleanser, a toner, eye serum, and a face serum. Because I wanted to just see how everything worked together. And everything does work together really well. So if you do not have a skincare routine, a skincare system, or if you just want to have everything, the same brand, I do think this is a good thing to do because they have everything, and they have different kind of serums, they have different kind of moisturizers, bright and tight and exfoliate, and then they have the lip products, the lip oil that y'all know I love and I've been using every day since they initially sent it before, and I have repurchased it during bundle deals and sales and stuff like that, and so I do really like that. The eye cream, y'all see me use this every time in videos before I put on concealer. And so I do like the products that my skin likes from them, and I do recommend them. Just wait for a sale. And City Beauty, if you see this, I hope you're not annoyed that I keep saying wait for a sale, because it is expensive and the economy has definitely changed, and I do believe it's going to get worse. The dollar is going to keep shrinking. There's inflation, there's shrinkflation. Our money isn't going as far. So do wait for a sale. But I do recommend, and or when they have bundle deals, because it does save quite a bit when you buy things in a bundle. But if you are looking for just, I don't want to say basic, but just a cleanser, because a cleanser is a cleanser is a cleanser, right? But this does, and if you're not sensitive to fragrance, because this had my nose itching. But once I put stuff on top of it, it dissipates and I don't smell it. My face likes the toner. My forehead tells me don't use it more than like 4 days in a row, because then I start getting a lot more bumps on my forehead. But yeah, it is a good system. And my under eye likes this serum and my face likes this serum. So we're going to just recap really quick. Gentle Glow Nourishing Cleanser, the Complexion Balancing Tonic, Hydrating Toner, Enhance and Replenish, the Under Eye Recovery Serum, Brightening Under Eye Serum. That's this one. And it says something else. Revives under eye for a more radiant, smoother, younger look. And this has peptides in it. And, well, it says and luminescent. Is this content, Janessa? Luminescent compound for this. And the face serum has AHAs in it, and it does have lactic acid in it. And so if you have other exfoliating serums and things, just alternate it with this one so that you're not just doubling up on the same type of acids. And so it does, I think it does what it says it does. My skin has been extremely happy lately, and I appreciate City Beauty. Thank you for sending me these products to try, some to retry, and new ones to try. And I'm excited because I didn't have any breakouts except for extra bumps on my forehead, which y'all probably can't see. And I am excited for whenever I use this one up, I will open and try the Eye Revive Firming Serum. If it had a 12-month PAO, I would open it now, but this is 6 months, this is 6 months, and so I don't want to waste it. I want to make sure that I'm actually going to use it, but I am excited to use this one as well. So any questions, just leave them below. I thank y'all for being here. Thank you for bearing with me and me being scattered. I am just really exhausted. I am just really tired. And so that's going to be it for today's live stream. I mean, yeah, is this a live stream? Y'all, I'm just like, what's happening? Oh my gosh. We have some exciting things coming up. Other products have come in. The Arch Booster Socks. A fragrance company called Dion. They sent me 2 fragrances, and I have 2 more packages coming, and I still need to do the contact lens from Gold to Star. And so we have a lot of things to try, lots of first impressions. And yeah, Jadessa, because I'm just like, for a moment there, I thought I was on a video. I'm just so exhausted. Like, I'm just like, what is happening? Is this content? Like, I don't know. But we're going to go. Thank you for being here. I feel like I was scattered as well. I hope this made sense. I hope it's helpful to someone. I do like all these products. My skin likes all of these products. And that's huge, because my skin will break out in a heartbeat. And I'm just excited that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And so I will continue to use these products, and I'll continue incorporating them in with my current skincare routine, which is what I've been doing, just alternating this with the Drunk Elephant Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum, because they both have lactic acid in it, and I don't know how much is in here. The Drunk Elephant has 10%, and so I don't want to double up on that. And so I just alternate nights. But my skin, y'all, has been good. My skin has been happy. And so I am also excited that my skin likes these products, because some of their other stuff they sent me in the past, and And they were mostly like the moisturizers for whatever reason. But we're going to go. Thank you for being here. One of our shortest lives ever. Hey, Tanya. And so, yeah, and I think I'll do the same thing for the other products the company sent me. I'll do a short saying this is what it is. And I think I'll just do videos for those instead of live streams. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But we're going to go. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I need to go back to sleep. Good, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you, Lock, for the heart. The black heart. So yeah, we're going to go. Thank you. I apologize and I am like seriously exhausted. But thank you for being here. Leave any questions down below. Replay crew, I appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, leave them below. Do check out my City Beauty official playlist, because that has all the products they've ever sent me, and my first impressions, and then my review and all of that stuff, if you're curious about more than just this stuff right here. And so that'll be it for today, y'all. As always, self-acceptance. I was looking around, Janessa, like, where's the X at? I am just so out of it. I am so out of it. Thank you, y'all. As always, oh my gosh, this is a mess. I am a mess. And we don't scrap content, so this is what it is. So as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the crazy donation for you. Thank you, and you guys will see me soon. Oh my gosh. Whew.